What's up, everybody? TrueShot reacts back with another video, and this one is kind of a special one, kind
It
of a
is,
unique
isn't it?
one. Yeah, I'd say so. So we got hit up by our new friend because we're at the time of recording this, we're about to record a podcast with him as
Yes,
well,
we are.
which will drop on the same day as this. But Nick Nocturnal hit us up, and he said, I know you guys do reactions, reviews, and you do some podcasting. Would you be interested in checking out my band's new track? So for those of you that aren't familiar with it, Nick Nocturnal is in like I guess he would call it like an internet project. It's just him and Andy Cizek from Monuments and 54 other bands that he's in. But Andy Cizek's an awesome vocalist.
Yeah.
To date, this band Termina has released one track called Lucid.
Which Richard introduced me to me this morning, and if you could have seen my face during that track as he was watching my face, like I was in awe. It was absolutely spectacular. And I have to say, there's like some ridiculous amount of monthly listeners, and I believe that song was that a 2019 song?
Yeah, it came out last year.
Yeah, so think about that, right? I mean, I want to say it had like 65,000 maybe monthly listeners.
I can't remember. That's a great question.
It's a lot. So you got to remember, like, music is very, peak and valley, right?
So they have 10,000.
Okay, so it's Nick's actual channel
listeners.
Nick's actual Spotify that has about 65,000.
Okay, yeah, but
Yep.
Lucid though has almost 500,000 streams.
Right. So this is a big song for being a single, over 6 months old, assuming they released, let's just say on the end of last year.
Right.
But I mean, to have 10,000 plus monthly listeners on one song that was released 6 months ago, that's big. I mean, that means people are still listening to it. When it's your only track.
Yeah, and it's just him and Nick. It's just Andy Cizek and Nick Nocturnal, and they do a great job. So he sent us over this link, and this is a little bit unique too. We got a Vimeo link here, which we have yet to have gotten one of those. But he told me this will be coming out Thursday, and I can say that because we're not releasing this until the day that they release it. But all I see here with the title of the video is Termina FC1. So I don't know if that's the name of the song. It's a good question. So let's just get into this, man. I'm excited to check out this before we do the podcast with him because we can definitely talk
about it.
Termina. So give us the count in, man, and let's check out our first Vimeo video.
All right, here we go. And I think I got this all cropped right. We'll see when we start playing it, but the time bar might be in it. So this is 3:44. This is Termina. That's a cool effect where they're at there.
It's time to show me your worth. Are you with me or are you against me? We're not the salt of the earth, but you've been thirsting for something you can't see. Follow me into the abyss. Embrace who you are inside. We can have everything that we ever wanted. So show me your worth. The salt of the earth.
Just shut your eyes, I know you're terrified. Let me take your pain away. Now you've tried, you couldn't say goodbye. We both know that you'll stay.
Yeah.
Your greatest desire. Keep facing the fire. Follow me.
Oh my God.
Into the abyss. Embrace who you are inside. We can have everything that we ever wanted.
Oh, we're gonna build up here.
Our souls ascending. Now this dream is never ending.
Yeah, I love those.
Follow me into the abyss. Embrace who you are inside.
That note.
Can have everything that we ever wanted. That we ever wanted. That we ever wanted.
Oh, that pan was cool. Feels Valamaya, kind of.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Okay, that was okay. So I guess the song's be called "The Abyss."
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So FC1 might be the like final cut one or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay.
So we lied to you. The song's called "The Abyss"
The
by
Abyss.
Termina. So yeah, man, go ahead.
You know, and I loved it. This is like my bucket of perfect genre for me. It's got singing, it's genty as hell.
Yep.
It's got the lows. His high, I was not expecting the highs as they came out. Dude, just solid. And there wasn't a ton of variation from guitar standpoint. I think he did a ton of different variants of a similar riff.
Right.
But I just liked how it all tied together, you know. And I'm not just saying that because we're going to talk to him in, 13 minutes or whatever, but that is my preferred style and structure and, just the sound, the mix. Like, I would have liked to hear the clean guitars a little bit more because I know that I was watching him play and there was like a small interlude part before maybe the breakdown that he started doing some clean picking. It didn't come out of the mix, at least in my headphones. Maybe if I listened to it on my good stuff, it would. But I would have liked to hear that stuff a little bit more, but that's a tiny, tiny little detail. I thought this was good. I have to say it does rival the other song for me. The other song was just like, because it caught me by surprise because I didn't know what I was gonna get into. But no, I like this. I really want him to release more.
Well, so my understanding so I know that you mentioned the production, so you can actually talk to Nick about that if you want.
Yes, I know he does a lot of that stuff.
As far as I know, I think he does all the production for this.
Yeah, I do know he does that.
So yeah, no. Also, I mean, he has said that this project is really a modern metalcore kind of genty project. So, they kind of stay in that avenue, which I think is sick because, like I said, you get a lot of like that, like kind of Vela Maya architectsy kind of vibes in there.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, some Monuments naturally, because I know obviously Andy's in Monuments now. But the thing is, though, man, is that when you have a vocalist like Andy, who can really drive the music, you can almost do anything. And I mean, he's very, very, very versatile. He just, to me, man, I'm actually going to say this to Nick too in the podcast, but like, Andy to me looks like a character from the show 13 Reasons Why, just like that jock football player that's hey man, like he's got like a bad past, he's got problems at home and he takes out his aggression on the kids at school. But he just looks like that kind of guy, and it's just funny to see somebody, because when you picture like a metal vocalist, you picture I mean, he's got tats and whatnot, but like a guy who's like doesn't look like him. He just looks very clean cut. So I find that that's a very, very funny depiction. But anyways, though, man, I thought it was sick. I love the syncopated chugs. They even the first riff that he had, like that. It was a little bounciness to it, which I thought
Yeah,
was pretty cool.
he had a couple little finger tapping pieces in there to kind of keep the riff. I mean, I couldn't hear the articulation of it, and it very well could be what I'm listening to through. But I just thought it was cool how he mixed a couple of different techniques together. But he kind of kept the same feel going through the whole song with different variations, but it didn't break out of what he was trying to do. It seemed.
Right, and I'd be interested to see with the video because I know that obviously Nick's in Canada. I think Andy's down here in the States. It'd be really cool if they were like able to like shoot themselves at home, and then this videographer was to like meld them together to make them look like they were both together. I'm curious.
I'm sure you could do relatively easy with a green screen or something like that.
Exactly. So I'm curious about that as well. But no, man, I thought that was a really sick, just a really modern metalcore gent song.
Yeah, I would agree.
That was just awesome. I thought. I loved like the parts where like Andy's vocals like they melded, like the highs and the lows, like they melded together, they interlaced together. I know we did that on Paradigm for one little part, and it really creates like a really strong vocal. So I thought that was really awesome. But yeah, man, I thought this was a really, really solid track, and I'm looking forward to some more stuff from them.
Me too, definitely.
All right, guys, we're going to head out of here. We got about 10 minutes before we get on with Nick for a surprise episode of the TrueShot guest spot, which if you're watching this, it's already out. It came out on Thursday, so that will be, what day is that? Oh, the 18th.
18th, yep.
So June 18th. So, guys, make sure before you get out of here, you hit the like button, you hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you get notified when we release new videos here on the channel. Comment down below, tell us what you thought of Termina's song, The Abyss. And also make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms at TrueShot Band, and we're a band called TrueShot. Check us out, give us a follow, because at the time of this video, you're going to be seeing something new tomorrow. So make sure you check that out as well. Until the next one, guys, we'll see you later. Peace.
Peace.